I forgot that I zoomed in quite a bit on my last animating session, so bear with me. Gotta open up my webcam software and then I can zoom out soon enough. But no one's here at the moment anyway, so that's okay. Oh god. Rusty bones. Old webcam software is gonna take a bit to actually turn on. I need to really sort out my mouse. Whenever I click, it does the double clicking, which is kind of annoying, especially during editing. So I end up using, I move around with the mouse and I click with the laptop thing button. Oh wow, did it just fix itself? Still zoomed in a bit though, I think. Gotta sort it out. There we go. There we are. Okay, that's better. Yeah, it's good. I think. My God. Let's try autofocus. Nope. Can't really rely on autofocus, which is good. I should never rely on autofocus. Autofocus. Okay. There we go. I think this is good. Awesome. We have weirdness is good. Hello. Yeah. Weirdness is good. I'm sorry, I forgot your name. I know you told me. True Harm was Mike. I remember that. And I'm so sorry, actually. I forgot your name. But I appreciate your presence, of course. Weirdness is good. Weirdness is good. Howdy. Yeah, this is James. There we go, James. So sorry about that. In fact, I need to check something. Give me a moment. Okay, I don't want to in case. Well, I don't have a huge following or anything like that, so nothing to worry about probably. But um, does your last name, surname, does it start with B? Bil? Because this just popped into my head randomly, and you know. Okay, so I'm sorry because there we go. I'm sorry, took a while, but yeah, I have a lot of friend requests, by the way. I have like 70 unaccepted friend requests. So usually, like, I'm pretty sure there are family members as well that I saw, I didn't recognize. I was like, okay, I'll look at that person later. And then 5 years ago, I've got friend requests from 9 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago. So just so you know, it's nothing personal. Just yeah. But yeah, I appreciate your presence, and I'm not very active on the platform. I just accepted your friend request on, but if it makes any difference to you, yeah, sorted. So I came on here because I was actually very sleepy, and I could have caught up on some sleep. I could have just uh, finished up stuff in the kitchen and go brush my teeth and get maybe an extra hour of sleep, which would have been very beneficial to my health. But instead, I thought, hey, I'm going to do a live stream because I haven't done one in a while, and I feel bad about that, kind of, because I feel like, the people that always, well, yeah, people join these live streams whenever I do them, and I don't want to forget about the people that join them. So, uh, kind of just, yeah, just at least, even I don't know how long I'll be here for, probably not too long, but in case anyone wanted to, uh, I don't know, ask about any films that I've seen lately, or I don't know, or I don't even know. Yeah, probably that could be a fun time, fun little chat. Because when it comes to the films I'm working on, I kind of just I like surprise. I like doing surprises. I actually was had the time to continue editing a film that I've been working on since. Now I don't remember if I started this short film in January or March. I actually have no idea. So I've been working on this animation project since either January or March. I'm quite proud of it, even though it's very peculiar. And it's in Polish, so I'm gonna have to add some English subtitles, hopefully soon after it's done. I'm still got a lot of work to do on it, but it's actually it's finally like getting some flesh and blood, you know, if you know what I mean. It's coming alive. It's starting to come alive finally. So that's fun. So yeah. Uh, uh, okay. So mm, oh my God, why am I so? I feel like an old man. Seriously, and it's been like this for a while. Oh God, my room's a mess. I know it's embarrassing, but sometimes that's the way things go. It's all right. Things will get better. So yeah, and I don't know. Any questions? Any films we could chat about? Started this month, in a very interesting manner. I don't know. It was exciting to start the month with Apocalypse Now at the cinema. I was on the 3rd of this month was the first film I watched this month at the cinema. It was Apocalypse Now Final Cut, which is it was my very first experience with the film. I haven't seen any other cuts. I kind of wish they played the theatrical version at the theater, you know? but instead they played the final cut, which I guess makes sense because it's the most recent one, I believe. I remember seeing Redux on some streaming platform years ago. Never watched it. I'm pretty sure I have the theatrical cut on DVD. Pretty sure, or it could be Redux. I have no idea. But I definitely wanna. I enjoyed it, by the way. Enjoyed it. It's a difficult film, but it was a very fulfilling experience, I guess I could say. Um, I really want to, after some time and when I get the chance, I would like to see the theatrical cut and then check out Redux and then rewatch the final cut, which is the one I watched at the cinema. I just watched Beautiful Thing. You just watched. Now, what's this? Beautiful Thing. Thing, not things. I don't care about some new song. 1996. UK film. Sounds like something that I would enjoy. Gonna take a peek at the director really quick. Who I believe is oh my god, this double clicking is ruining everything. Okay. So, Beautiful Thing. Hetty McDonald. She looks familiar. Yeah. Yeah, she looks like a director I could get behind. Beautiful Thing was her debut feature. Oh, nice, nice. I really like the shot they have for the background of the film on Letterboxd. Great shot. I mean, obviously shot on film, but it just looks so good. The lighting, the red ears, I love it. Very nostalgic aura in this image. I love it. And the grain is delicious. Looks so good. Unlike, I don't know, Poor Things, where it looked digital the entire time, and then it turned out it was shot on film. So that's the point. Anyway, Beautiful Thing looks awesome. Thank you. Adding that to bookmarking it because I don't really have a watch list. The cinematography was amazing. See, that's the first thing I picked up on just from one preview shot. Withnail and I. Is that it? That's a UK production as well, isn't it? I really like UK films. I need to see more. I bought a couple of Ken Loach films on DVD recently, and also what's the other one I bought? Mike Leigh as well. Have a lot of catching up to do on those directors. And speaking of Ken Loach, a couple of months ago, I see because time just flies by way too quickly. I watched The Old Oak at the cinema, which I was really happy to catch at the cinema because they had a very short run. I think they played it for not even a week at like the art house cinema, not the art house. Well, that's what I call it usually. If I'm speaking English, I just call it the local art house cinema. But right here they call it the film center, and there's like you can go study there, and it's very pretentious. But they have a good selection of films at the free screening rooms they have, and if I can't catch those films anywhere else, I go there. For example, I saw uh, this film, I Am Not a Witch. I watched it at that cinema back in 2017, I think, or 18. And then I watched recently, like they did a screening of The Shining, which was great. Uh, Previously, before that one, I watched Eyes Wide Shut. So when they play old films, I love that. They played Sex Mission. I saw that for the second time there. First time was Multikino in Sopot, which is I prefer the franchise cinemas. They just have the better screens and the better sound. I mean, if you go to the cinema, that's what you want. So they do a really cool thing at the Multikino in Sopot. They do cult screenings, they call them, every Monday. So tomorrow I'm going to see Inception. I kind of wish they would do more old films because they're doing like a huge Christopher Nolan marathon recently, and I really wish they would continue doing the old films like they did before. I saw 2001: A Space Odyssey twice there, which was great. Waiting for Gothman. Let's see that one. Christopher Guest. See, I'm getting really nice recommendations from you. Thank you. This is kind of like this is stuff I want. And same year, 1996, which is neat because sometimes I like doing it like that, you know, from the same year. It doesn't have to be the same director, but from the same year. That's nice. Waiting for Gothman. That sounds like it's that. I mean, I don't know what it's about, but it looks like it's up my alley. Just seeing that. Wait a minute, is that? Yeah, that's Catherine O'Hara. See, yeah, nice. Beetlejuice was fun. I watched that one, but I was half asleep for like the third act of the film because I went to see it at a marathon at the cinema. They played the original Beetlejuice, and then straight after they played the new one. So it was like quite a long double feature screening, and it was quite late, and I had barely any sleep the night before. So, but I made it through. It was just I want to see the Beetlejuice again because I want to get the full experience without being half asleep for the third act. 90s stuff is good stuff. I'm a huge sucker for 70s cinema, but every decade is good as far as I'm concerned, even the 2010s. And right now, I think there's great stuff coming out. I mean, I cannot get over The Iron Claw. I think that's one of the greatest films, and it came out last year. So really love that film. I watched it three times at the cinema. Such a just a perfect cinematic experience. I love it so much. You know, and it's a modern film that's shot on film, and it actually looks like film, and it looks great. And you know, I think Zac Efron is underrated, and Harris Dickinson is awesome. Deserves all the success he's getting, and the other guys, of course, as well. I love the Iron Claw so much. I could talk about that film for hours, so I'm probably gonna just not get carried away. But I'll say one thing. Just I I don't know why it stuck with me so much. I love like classic sort of that like classic cinema film feeling when they did the introduction of that bad guy with like the douchebag with the pink scarf and everything, and like I got these scars and I got these women. What is this jacket you're wearing? I would never wear this. Woo woo woo, and like the whole and the music and the build up and the titles and just and then the fight, the choreography, just oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. It just felt like I imagine when people saw Star Wars for the first time at the cinema, I imagine that's the feeling they had when like they Darth Vader came on and they did the music and they did the shots and they did the everything. Everything comes together to make a great cinematic moment. That's what it felt like during the Iron Claw. It just so many moments like that, and that's one of them. That's just one of them. 70s sleazy stuff is awesome. Iron Claw with mom, awesome. My mom is far away from where I live, but she went to see it at the cinema because I was like, Mom, you need to see this film at the cinema. And thank God she listened to me, and she also had a very great experience. Zach is great in The Beach Bum, and Paperboy is such an awesome film. I love Paperboy, and Nicole Kidman is just such a great talent. I don't think she's aware of just how talented and awesome she is. And not for the reasons that people might think when I talk about that role. Really not. Just she's very just she's a smart woman, and she's great. Uh, I love anyone who can just what's the word? What word do I use for that? I don't know, I just think her performance in The Paperboy was really brave because it's a character, and she did it so well. I'm sure you know what I mean. And The Beach Bum was hilarious. I love him in that as well. He actually stole the show for me in The Beach Bum. It was like Efron. I remember just as soon as he came on screen, I laugh. And even if I just think about it, I feel like laughing. I love him in The Beach Bum. Oh, you know the great thing about God, right? You can just do whatever you want, and God forgives you. Just I ended up burning up this house, but then the kids escape. But I helped the kids escape. Thank God I was there, and just ridiculous shit. I love it. It's so dumb. His delivery is perfect, by the way. I'm doing a massive injustice to you know. I'm just paraphrasing, but it's such great stuff. So funny. Definitely the highlight of that film. Uh, I feel like rewatching The Beach Bum actually, but the first time I watched it, I basically didn't get it. I mean, I got it, but it didn't really work on me. Same thing with The Greasy Strangler. Like, yeah, I get it, but it's not really getting it. It's not working on me. And then the second time, perfect. Same thing with The Beach Bum. Not perfect films by any means, but just awesome experiences, and I think they achieved their goal. And you know what the secret ingredient is? Watch it with someone else. If you watch The Greasy Strangler or The Beach Bum by yourself, you're not gonna get the full experience. You need at least another person to experience it with you, and then it's fun. Oh my god, I have no idea what that is. Uh, what is that? I'm gonna type it in and see. It's a very strange title. Uh, your sister sounds awesome. Uh, thank God we're not in 2017 because I would, you know. Oh my God, that's a new film. What? That's a new film by Harmony Korine. How did I miss? Is that a short film? Must be. No, it's a. What the hell? Wait, and it's from a year ago. How the hell did I miss this? What the? Oh, seriously, how did I miss this? I heard about some other Baby Invasion was on my radar, right? How did I miss the? What the hell? Why am I behind on Harmony Korine? That doesn't make any sense for me, really. What's going on here? Let's see. Because I remember checking out. Yeah, so is that an actual like film? It's a film, right? I don't want to know what it's about. I want to go in blind. Just Harmony Korine, and that's all I need to know. It wasn't at the cinemas, obviously, because I would have caught it. Um, Strip clubs. Oh, I see. Uh, can we watch it? Like, wait. Well, obviously, since did you see it? Did you see Agro? Well, that title sucks, dude. Can't you just call it something? Agro Drift. Okay. Um, Agro Drift. Why would it play at strip clubs though? I mean, it's Harmony Korine, so it looks like it's just by those few shots that I'm seeing, it looks like it's gonna be a spiritual successor to Spring Breakers, right? That would be a double feature, wouldn't it? Spring Breakers and then Agro Drift. That seems fitting. I hope it's not like that for the whole film, though. That would really like damage everyone's eyes, I think. Uh, Baby Invasion, though, I want to see that. Please, can we get a cinema wide release for that one, please? That would be great. Um, It is for the whole film like that. Oh god. Okay. Well, and we can rent it. So how does that work? Can I get it on my TV without lagging? Come on, give me a DVD. Doesn't even have to be Blu-ray. I just give me a DVD. Come on, Harmony Korine. I know we live in a world of cynicism and streaming, but can we have physical stuff that we can actually keep and watch normally as well? That would be good. Or throw it at the cinema. Remove the filters and put it at the cinema. So it's got this like night vision filter thing for the whole film. That looks like it would be a pain to watch, honestly. I like gimmicks, but not to that extent. NASA, wow, okay. I like NASA because I like space. So yeah. Um yeah, okay, sorry. I was just confused for a minute because I thought I didn't have my Julian Donkey Boy DVD over now, but I have it over there. It's fine. I didn't lose it. Still got my Julian Donkey Boy DVD. Feel like rewatching that one. And I still need to, dude. They're releasing Gummo on Blu-ray finally, which is great. And then they announced Happiness like a month later, I think. And I was just like, hey, it's kind of like how I released my videos, right? Interesting. I'm not suggesting anything. But still, it felt neat. So Harmony Korine's obsessed with video games now. All his future stuff will all be. Oh, come on, really? It kind of sucks. I gotta be honest. Video games are really not my forte. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be so pessimistic. Maybe, you know, Portal 2 is a great video game. If that was a film, that would be a great film if done right. But I haven't played any games in, I have no idea how many years it's been. Go check my Steam account. I probably haven't logged in for at least, I want to say, 8 years, probably. It's been a while since I've played a video game. But I don't know, Baby Invasion. I mean, okay, actually, I take that back because Hardcore Henry is a film that I really love, even though I have practically zero interest in video games, and that film is like a video game, but I love it. Hardcore Henry is great. And Aggro Drift is supposed to be like a cutscene from GTA. I have no idea what modern GTA is like. The only GTA I know is San Andreas and Vice City. I have no other knowledge of GTA, so I have no idea how cutscenes are in the new ones. I'm assuming you're referencing a modern cutscene from a modern GTA game, which I have no idea what that is. Is it good? Is it cinematic? Does it have film potential? I feel like I'm rambling too much. Is that what happens when I get tired? Yeah. Looks like I'm drunken with fatigue. Trash Humpers is a film I couldn't. I mean, it's been a while. Maybe I could give it a chance again. I think the last time I gave it a go was, I don't know, what, 2015. Whenever I made that Gummo video, I think that's when I tried to watch Trash Humpers. And I didn't really get to finish it or watch it properly, I don't think. I'm a much more patient person now. I probably would sit through it, but wasn't very tolerant of that film at the time. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a chance someday. Um, as for yeah, as for Trash Humpers, yeah. Pink Flamingos is one I hate. I couldn't finish that film. I really don't get it. It's not for me. Don't know if that's related. Pink Flamingos popped into my mind alongside Trash Humpers. I think it's on the same level of quality, honestly. Uh, 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 uh. Trashy, but not in a good way for me, because I don't know what people like. What's another trashy film? Like Greasy Strangler is trashy, right? I mean, it's gross. It's much more designed, I think. It's not as, uh, I don't know. But see, like I like Greasy Strangler. I think that one's fine. And then the other two are just, for me, are just way too self-indulgent and kind of pointless. And they don't make me laugh at all. So I don't see the point. I'm assuming Pink Flamingos and Trash Humpers is supposed to be at least somewhat funny, and they just didn't work for me at all. Rob Zombie films are trashy, but I don't like them. Yeah, the only one I watched was The Devil's Rejects, and it just I liked it. I liked it, but just about. I think I rated it quite. I don't know. I think I gave it like a 3.5 in Letterboxd when I watched it. I don't know if that rating would hold up nowadays. It's a very cruel film, and I don't mean the latter half. I mean the first half. It's just, which is fine, but yeah, the film's morality it's very questionable. Like I don't know. Uh, it was well made though, technically speaking, and acting wise, I think it was very well made. But as far as the script goes and just the point of the film is kind of blurred and definitely a bit trashy. Yeah. Um, Rob Zombie kind of seems like an ass though. Sorry. I shouldn't know. Whatever. I kind of want to check out his Halloween films just because, not because I have an interest in checking out the rest of his filmography, but I do have a massive interest in the Halloween franchise. I think I'm up to Halloween 6, and I kind of just, yeah, so it's about time. October is probably going to be a continuation of my adventure in that. And I gotta say, I'm a huge fan of David Gordon Green's trilogy. Really, I genuinely really like those films. I think they're awesome. The first Halloween, and then David Gordon Green's Halloween, and then I also like Season of the Witch. Although for me, I mean, that's not really, it shouldn't be a part of that franchise. But it's a really awesome film. It just doesn't really fit in with the rest, I don't think. Eh, Not just because it doesn't have Michael Myers in it, but just in general. I think it just it's different. It's good. It's very good, but it sticks out like a sore thumb in the rest of the catalog. did, did I watch the TV Glow? Uh, no. Is that a good film? Because I I don't know. I saw like a poster or something somewhere. I don't know if it was probably on the homepage of Letterboxd at some point. It's beautiful. Okay. Okay, thank you. So I'm gonna give it a chance because for some reason I just I don't know. Yeah, why did I avoid it? I actually have no idea why. I think it might be a similar it's weird. Sometimes I'm very judgmental just from a poster alone, which is I know it's not a very smart thing to do, but there was this film called Cam a while ago, 2018. Uh, and yeah, just because it was, I don't know, I think because it was a Netflix production and the poster looked very modern, I was just like, yeah, this is not for me at all. And I think my girlfriend at the time was like, "Oh, Cam was such a weird film. Please watch it because I don't get it." And blah, blah, blah. And I was like, "Okay, fine, whatever." And I kind of watched it for her, basically, expecting just some shitty Netflix thing. And it was so good. I really liked Cam. I remember Cam was really good. So similar situation here. The TV Glow poster looked very modern, kind of like, oh, this is going to be some pretentious bullshit from someone who, you know, hasn't lived life yet and is probably like too young to be making films. But yeah, really, that's sometimes I'm really judgmental like that, and just kind of ignored it. So it's probably the same situation. Just I judge the poster way too harshly, and it's probably going to be a really interesting film. So thank you for saying it's beautiful. That really makes me want to check it out. The other director's movie is also amazing. They make me feel a unique feeling. That's good. The trailer for I Saw the TV Glow sucked. So yeah, I don't check out trailers for films, generally speaking. So no worries about that. I watch trailers afterwards, and if I really like them, then I add them to my playlist for my favorite film trailers, which I recommend. They're really cool trailers. The art of the trailer is one that I really appreciate, even though I never watch them in their intended purpose. I always watch them after the fact. So speaking of Cam, I checked out the second, I think it's the second feature from the guy who directed Cam, How to Blow Up a Pipeline. Such a good film. Recommend that one even more than Cam because it's even better. It's a really awesome film. I think it's on HBO Max. I mean, that's where I watched it here in Poland. I don't know how it is elsewhere. Yeah, really good, really good. When it comes to like political thrillers that are actually smart and make you think and are not just kind of hammering you with whatever they want you to think about, it's just shows things objectively. It's exciting, it's well made, it has interesting characters, it's very engaging. It's shot on film and it looks really good. 60 millimeter, it looks delicious. As Brad Pitt would say, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did that in an interview. He was excited about some film. I don't remember what film it was, and he was like, "Delicious." I like that. I like that. I get it. It is delicious. So check out How to Blow Up a Pipeline. I think it would be up your alley. It's like, judging from the films we usually go back and forth with. Um, so yeah, I ramble way too much. Slow down. This is what happens when you don't stream for months and then you just vomiting words constantly without any pauses. Okay, chill. Sleep soon. Gotta sleep soon. By the way, I see we have a second viewer who, I don't know, maybe they will post something in the comments. Encouraging. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I'm gonna type this in because it's a really cool film. And I have no idea when it comes to distribution elsewhere. It should be available because I watched this at the cinema. I think it's not. Wait, hold on. I think it's 1979, not 78. Really highly recommend this film. It's a Polish production. It's great. If you like Krzysztof Majszak, who is in Inland Empire, he's the main guy. Really awesome experience. When I went to watch this film at the cinema last year, they played it with English subtitles in beautiful, fresh, remastered film scan. It looked so delicious. It looked really great. And they had nice English subtitles, which I peeked at for a few moments. I don't remember if it was a good translation, but they had them at the cinema, and the quality was so good. So hopefully you can see it somewhere in that quality with those English subtitles. Highly recommended. I have it on DVD. Um, I have it in a box set for the director, Philippe Bayon. Three of his films, along with that one, Aria for an Athlete. So hopefully I'll get a chance to revisit soon because I feel like rewatching that one soon. So I'll check out that DVD and I'll see if it has English subtitles, but I doubt it. I think it's an older transfer. But yeah. And let me give you two more recommendations. It's really good. It's really just it's I don't want to say too much because I went into that film blind and it was really exciting. So but since you like the Iron Claw, I think you'll appreciate this one. I'll just say it's very physical and it's a great watch. So mm, what else can I recommend? Uh, who's the second viewer? Maybe the second viewer is not a subscriber because I think I said a thing for gotta be subscribed for at least 10 minutes. Maybe that person is waiting patiently to comment, so we can hold on. It's probably gonna be 10 minutes soon, I think, since they joined. But since that person joined, so I don't know, or maybe it's just a shy person, which is okay. I can respect that. But feel free to engage, and it's very I encourage engagement for sure. I wanted to do another recommendation when it comes to Polish cinema because there are so many great hidden gems, but I kind of wanted to thematically tie in to Arya for an Athlete, and I'm kind of struggling here right now. Well, okay, so it's not gonna fit in maybe thematically too much, but Krzysztof Majszak is in this one as well, and I actually watched it a couple of days ago at the cinema, and I really liked it. Recommending this one too. Looked great, and they also played it with English subtitles. Same thing. Um, yeah, really awesome film. Also, okay, awesome is not the right word for that one. It's a really great, harrowing but slightly comical in a kind of so tragic it's funny kind of way. Uh, Worthwhile film for sure. Beautiful black and white cinematography, obviously shot on film, looks beautiful. Yeah, and I want to do three recommendations, so give me a moment, and I'll come up with a third one. And as I said, they should be available because they played them at the cinema with English subtitles. They should really distribute them properly. I mean, why not? Uh, since we're on a Krzysztof Majszak kick. Oh, it's on YouTube. Okay, nice. I mean, compression, but What's another? Oh, okay, I know. I just need to check which year it's from. Pornography, and it's really the title is misleading, so don't get excited. But yeah, and this one as well. So I guess I'm on a Krzysztof Majszak kick because I gave you 3 recommendations starring him, because all 3 of those films are really great, and he just happens to be in each one of them. So recommending all of those highly. I think they will be up your alley, my friend. Oh, so uh, subtitles available? Maybe. Wait a minute. Auto translate. Does that work well? Let's see. Okay, so Aria for an Athlete is on YouTube in pretty good quality, and you can click on the subtitle thing and auto translate into English, and it looks like it works all right. So yeah, oh yeah, there you go. You can watch them for free. Obviously, YouTube compression not ideal, but it's better than nothing. So yeah, nice. You can actually watch them. That's good. Yeah. By the way, I cut my own hair. I guess I'm just crazy. They call me crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Possibly. Have you ever made a favorite movie list? Yes. Yes. It's updated quite regularly. It's on my Letterboxd page. So check it out. 100 films, and it's very difficult to keep it down to 100. But I do my best. I also made a list for the special screenings because I talked quite a bit about the films, the old well, I'll say cult films that I watched at the cinema. The ones that they kind of return to cinemas. Most of them old, but they also played Django, The Dark Knight. Tomorrow I'm seeing Inception. So yeah, made a list for that. It's called Special Screenings. RYM, what's that? I don't think I'm familiar with that one. Ah, Rate Your Music. I've heard of that. My buddy CJ Campbell uh, uses that, I think. So yeah, that's interesting. Um, I would probably yeah. It sounds like it would be good if I knew about it before I knew about Letterboxd. That's probably what I'd be using as well. But since I'm on there since I've been on there since 2017, I think. So yeah, and I haven't really updated. I have a list of all the films I um watched. So yeah, same thing for me. It's just it's just convenient. I can link you, by the way, so give me a moment. Probably gonna finish up soon because we're reaching an hour. But yeah, so if any more questions or anything, feel free to drop them. So, okay, here's the list of my all-time favorite films, and then here is a list of special screenings, which are called films I've seen at the cinema. Not all of the ones I've seen. The ones that I didn't enjoy are not on the list. So these are basically ones I've seen in order of like the best experiences I've had, and therefore Space Odyssey is number one because it was by far the best cinema experience I've probably ever had. Well, I don't know. That's a huge statement to make. Out of all these old screenings, it was my favorite one. It was the best one out of these ones. Um, and then Sex Mission, close, really close to being my very favorite one. I think that they're practically both number one. Space Odyssey and Sex Mission, and Pretty Woman was also so great. The Great Picnic, which I have the poster right here, really awesome too. Um, yeah, fun stuff. And Arya for an Athlete is there as well. So there we go. Paula Alexa. What a woman. Okay, so we've crossed an hour. If I don't know, it says there's one viewer left. Maybe it was a glitch when it said two before. I think I'll get going soon in case there's any questions or anything I can say. But yeah, we can say bye to each other any minute now. Just gonna wait a little bit. Yeah, thank you. I gotta go as well. So thank you for stopping by. Thanks for saying bye, and it was fun as well. Thank you. Uh, and to anyone else watching, either now or in the future, thank you also, and take care.